Gim. Today we're diving into Asia's military powerhouses where ancient rivalries meet cutting-edge technology. This isn't just about counting tanks, it's about strategy, tech, and adapting to a rapidly changing battlefield. In Asia, a small shift in power can send shockwaves worldwide. We'll break down the top 5 military powers in 2025, who's got the edge and why. Forget the headlines, let's look at the real strengths and weaknesses. Ready to find out who dominates the region? Buckle up. At number 5, it's Pakistan, a military force often underestimated, but never to be ignored. Pakistan's army is large, battle-tested and disciplined, with decades of experience in tough environments. Their operational edge comes from real-world counterinsurgency and border operations, not just drills. The backbone of their defense? A credible nuclear arsenal, ballistic missiles and cruise missiles like the Shaheen and Gauri series, ensuring no one takes them lightly. Modernization is ongoing. New tanks like the Al-Khalid and VT-4, and a growing fleet of indigenous drones for surveillance and combat. Their navy is quietly upgrading too, with new submarines and frigates to secure vital maritime routes along the Arabian Sea. Despite budget constraints, Pakistan maximizes its resources through innovation and strategic partnerships. Their location, bordering Iran, Afghanistan, China and India, makes them a pivotal player in regional security. Pakistan's influence extends beyond its borders thanks to major contributions to UN peacekeeping missions. They're not just about numbers, it's about resilience, adaptability and strategic depth. In 2025, Pakistan remains a formidable force, experienced, nuclear-armed, and always ready. Never count them out. Number 4 is South Korea, a nation where military tech meets relentless innovation. Facing a volatile North Korea, South Korea's answer is technology, AI-driven systems, cyber warfare, and rapid battlefield adaptation. Their missile defense, including KAMD and THAAD, forms a multi-layered shield against constant threats. The Navy is world-class, with Aegis-equipped destroyers and submarines capable of launching ballistic missiles. In the air, the KF-21 Boramai fighter jet signals their leap into the elite club of advanced aircraft producers. South Korea's defense industry exports cutting-edge tanks and artillery, fueling both their own forces and global markets. Ground troops are highly trained, with mandatory service ensuring a deep pool of skilled reservists. The US alliance brings advanced tech and joint training, but South Korea is increasingly self-reliant. In 2025, South Korea's military is defined by its tech edge, readiness and drive to innovate. They're not just keeping up, they're setting the pace. At number 3, Japan, the quiet giant that's stepping into the spotlight. Once limited by its constitution, Japan is now ramping up defense spending and modernizing at record speed. The maritime self-defense force is among the world's best, with Aegis destroyers and Izumo-class ships soon to launch F-35B stealth fighters. Japan's air force is getting a major boost with F-35S, enhancing both air superiority and strike power. Missile defense is robust, with ship-based SM-3S and land-based Patriots, and new counter-strike capabilities on the horizon. Cyber defense is a growing focus as Japan prepares for future conflicts in both digital and physical domains. Amphibious rapid deployment brigades are ready to defend Japan's islands, reflecting a shift toward power projection. The US alliance remains the bedrock of Japan's security, with high interoperability and frequent joint exercises. In 2025, Japan is leveraging tech, training and alliances to become a more assertive and capable force. The quiet giant is wide awake and ready. Number 2 is India, a nation on a mission to become a global military leader. India's modernization drive is massive, building up its own defense industry, fielding the Tejas Mach-2 jet and acquiring Rafales for a powerful Air Force mix. The Agni-Phi missile gives India true strategic reach, cementing its nuclear deterrent. The Navy is expanding fast, with the INS Vikrant aircraft carrier marking India's entry into the elite carrier club. India's focus on AI and robotics signals a leap toward future warfare, not just catching up, but aiming to lead. The army is vast and experienced, operating in every terrain from the Himalayas to deserts and constantly battle-ready. Joint drills with the US, Japan, Australia and Russia boost India's interoperability and regional influence. Challenges remain, border disputes and modernization hurdles, but the momentum is undeniable. In 2025, India is a military powerhouse, tech-savvy, nuclear-armed and ready to shape the Indo-Pacific. The elephant is charging forward. At number one, it's China, the undisputed heavyweight of Asian military power in 2025. The People's Liberation Army is the world's largest, but it's not just about numbers. China is all in on modernization and power projection. A colossal defense budget funds everything from stealth jets and aircraft carriers to AI, cyber and space warfare. China's focus on informatized and intelligentized warfare means dominance in space, cyber and AI-driven systems. Hypersonic missiles like the DFZF and advanced drone swarms are redefining the battlefield. The Navy is now the world's largest, with new carriers and warships launching at breakneck speed. The Air Force is closing the tech gap with the West, fielding J-20 stealth fighters and advanced bombers. China's ambitions are clear: dominate the Indo-Pacific, assert territorial claims, and challenge US global power. Integration and real combat experience are still developing, but the resources and political will are unmatched. In 2025, China stands atop Asia's military hierarchy, massive, modern, and determined to shape the world order. The dragon's shadow stretches far and wide. That's Asia's military landscape in 2025. Resilient, high-tech, and fiercely competitive. These five nations are redefining power, with innovations and ambitions that shape the future of warfare. The stakes are global, the pace relentless. Who will lead by 2030? Tech titans or traditional giants? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world's shifting power dynamics. Thanks for watching. See you next time.